Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Thursday, August the 24th. The year's 2023. Let's talk trading. Sometimes you're smart, sometimes you're stupid. Part 4. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine and different from Walmall's. I've got Walmall on the line. Walmall. It's probably one of these days you wish you stayed in bed, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in fact, one of these weeks I wish I would have stayed in bed. Just for transparency sake, I'm down almost 2% for the day of my account. For the week, I'm down probably about 1% for the week. So it hasn't been a very good trading week for me. That's part of trading. I mean, um, Tiro, you can probably test it even better than I can, but I can't remember having a week that's been this bad or a day that's been this bad in, I don't know, months, probably, maybe not even this entire year. It's just.
No, this was.
But
You've been off. You've been kind of off all week.
yeah, I've been off all week, and to be honest with you, I've been on a tear for this entire year. I mean, I've gone and more than doubled my account this year. You know, in fact, it's probably more like 3 times my account this year. So I've had a very, very good year. So I got nothing to complain about. But that said, that's the reality is that there every person is going to lose at some point in time. If you listen to somebody who says that you can't lose, or this is the golden child, and you're not gonna go and lose. Well, guess what? I'm gonna tell you one thing right now: run, run as fast as you can.
Well, the thing is,
Because
it, let's put things in perspective. Um, you only lose. You've only lost within a certain span of time. But if you go back
correct.
a week or so, you're still ahead. So have you
Oh,
lost?
absolutely.
No.
No,
So
no.
so it's one of those things where um you might say I'm not at my account's high for the year, but I'm way above. If I were to stop trading now and make a candle, it'd be a big green candle.
Exactly. It'd be a fantastic year. If I don't trade for the rest of the year, I've had a fantastic year, and so I can't complain about that. But at the same time, it's a bummer. There's no question about it. But you just nobody likes losing. I think Gio, you've picked this up in the years that we've been talking that I'm a pretty competitive person, so I don't like to lose. You know, it's just I don't think most people like to lose, or just who cares? Most people aren't like that. I may go and say that, but I'll tell you right now, I do not like to lose. I mean, it's funny because I had read an article yesterday about Michael Jordan, the basketball player, and he was they were talking about how in a some type of scrimmage game, um, for the off season before the season actually began. What happened was is that him and 3 or 4 other guys on the team got together and went and played golf. And they played 18 holes, and then they were going to have the game like in about 4 or 5 hours. And 3 of the guys said, "Okay, Mike, let's get in the car and get back down to the stadium so we can go and do our warm ups and take some time to relax, maybe go in the whirlpool before the game." And Michael Jones said, "Nope, I'm playing another 18." He goes and plays another 18, and then he shows up at the uh, at the arena. And what happened is you know, they wanted to put Michael on somebody who was a little bit lesser of a player, still an NBA player, obviously, but just a lesser of a guy. And Michael said, "No, I want him." I don't recall who the him was. And they said, he's the best guy over there. Why do you want him? You just played 18 holes of golf. You raced down here to get here in time.
They played
Okay,
36 holes, right?
30. Yeah, they played 30. He played 36 holes, and and he said, well, he talked crap about me in the paper, and I got to go and make him right. And he turned around and destroyed the guy. And that's me in terms of my competitiveness. He knew his limits. He knew what he could do, and that's what he went and did. Well, I'm no Michael Jordan, of trading, that's for sure. But what I do know is I know my limits. And what happened was today. See, there is a point to this story. Today, what happened was I hit my limit. I hit where I'm allowed to go, and hit, and I stopped. So that's the one thing I did today that was very smart. I stopped, because if I had stuck it, I would not be down, the 2% from my account today. I'd be down probably closer to 5 or 6, percent at this point. And with this big candle going down, maybe 7%. I'd be taking a major, major loss to my account. And I ain't going to do that. I don't care. I am not going to do that. Period. And that's just the reality. And that's the one thing obviously, hopefully, I'm going to say I'll never get that wrong. You never say never. But at the same time, I'm going to go and draw a line in the sand, and I will not cross that line. It's just not going to happen, because it's just, to me, preserving capital is so important. It took, the reality is it took me years to build my account. I'm not going to go and blow it because I'm being stupid, and that's the reality. I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to be smart, and smart sometimes means that you go and limit your losses.
Yeah.
That's for me. That's what I need to do. And now I'll get off my soapbox there.
Yeah. And traders, and the reason I know he was serious, because I said, hey, Walmart, there's news, you can get it back. And he called me by my name, not TRO. He called. It's almost like he was talking to a child. He's like, I'm not going to trade.
It's like, don't you dare tempt me, dude. I'll fly across the country and slap you in the face for that one.
But yeah, no, it's one of those things about smart, stupid. Because I had set up my chart, one of my trading charts, where I have the M candles indicator, and I have it on H4, synthetic candle on the M1 chart. And so it was all this, big dark red, which means if I go long, I'm swimming uphill. And it's like, I'm not going to do that. And the bummer is I had gone short, but it was going up, but we still had that big dark red. So I think I had a total of 4 shorts on. And I remember my last one was at 92, way up here. I saw this 3 ball come in. As soon as I saw this candle go bearish, I jumped in. And it's like, am I kicking myself because I didn't write it all the way down? Oh man.
Well, the thing is, what you trade, and that's the answer.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to, because here's the reality. You could have, if you trade the way I trade, okay, and using my exit playbook, and my exit playbook said to get out at 5 pips, let's say, okay, and from, where you were gone in, right now, it's 40 pips, okay. Here's a reality check. If you stayed in, for me anyway, if I would have stayed in, okay, and I was up my 5 pips and I didn't get out, that would be a stupid thing for me to do, because I'd be breaking my rules. And you'll say, well, you're giving up 35 pips. You're right. You're giving up 35 pips, but you're following your rules. And that's the most important thing. That, the most important thing with trading above everything else is your discipline. And because the thing is, I always go and say preserve capital is number one. Well, here's the thing. You can't preserve capital if you're not disciplined. You can't get into the trades if you're not disciplined. You can't exit the trades if you're not disciplined. You got to follow the rules. And if you follow the rules, and your rules are good rules, you will make money. There's just no question about it. Yeah, you're going to have losing days like I had today, but you're going to go and do it. And here's the great thing about that. Looking at the chart now, using my set of rules, okay, yeah, I would have gone out with about 5 pips, and then it would have 1 opportunity, 2 opportunity, 3, 4, 5, 6 opportunities to go back in. Let's say I got 3 pips on each one of those. Well, I would have had 5 plus 18. That's 23 pips. That's not bad. Yeah, you didn't get 35 pips, or 40 pips, but you got 23 pips. That's not a bad day's work.
No.
And that's that. So because the way my rules are set up, I'm not trying to get from so there's a biblical expression. I'm not trying to get from alpha to omega, meaning I'm not trying to get from the top to the bottom. I'm not trying to get everything. I'm trying to get a share of it. And not even a lion's share. I just want a share of it. Because if I get a share of it, I can consistently get a share of it, then I'm going to consistently make money. And that's the game. Be disciplined, enough so that you can stay in the game.
Yeah,
I'm sad. I can't play anymore today. I'm watching all these great trades that are passing by me. But you know what? That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
yeah.
And tomorrow, guess what? Tomorrow will be a good day. Hopefully it'll be a good day in terms of money, but it'll be a good day because the reason why it's a good day is because I can go and play tomorrow. Whereas if I had done something stupid, I would have hit my weekly cutoff and I wouldn't have been allowed to play tomorrow. So that's the thing.
Yeah, because I just put up a monthly chart showing that we had broken below the previous month's low, that was a huge move. You can see we broke below last week's low, or actually 2 weeks ago, the low, the inside bar. There's just a whole bunch of things that have been broken. We haven't broken below the previous day's low, but we're retracing it. That huge wick, that was almost a tell to me. We had a gap down today, which is kind of weird in the middle of the week to have that gap down. It filled the gap and then turned around. So those buy zone traders were rewarded for sure.
Right.
Right around the anywhere above 2,700 if you'd been short. And you can see now the green rats are just waiting. And I'm thinking we've got news at the bottom of the hour, and that might be enough to get the green rats in the game. The price near the pivot going long didn't work out too well for anybody trading the pivot trading plan or looking at the Bambino flex indicator. Missing H4 pivots. We missed one so far this 4 hours. So unless we turn around and go up to 2705, we've got an open pivot there. Then we've got a H4 pivot from 313 H4 bars ago, way down at 125.26. It's still open. But yeah, and the thing about being smart, like yesterday, I think I did something smart. I was down huge, almost at my pain point, and then it turned around and I actually exited the trade for a loss, but for an overall gain. So it was like, and then I think I might have done another trade or two after that, because I think I texted you. I said, hey, I'm plus, what was it, 30 something for the day. I go, I'm not giving it back. MT4 is off. So, fellow traders, I hope you've enjoyed the smart, stupid videos this week, and let me know if it's helped you in any way, shape, or form, because it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.